Nancy Bodashinsky. I am the project manager for this project at Mid-Sound Fisheries Enhancement Group. And we are partnering with the City of Seattle, both Seattle Public Utilities and Seattle Parks and Recreation, to bring this park to life.
Hi, I'm Amber Makusik. I'm a landscape architect at the Watershed Company. I'm a member of the consultant team.
It's been so fun to work with you, Amber. Do you want to go into the site and take a look around?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we have a lot of really beautiful native trees on this site. It's a priority, I know, for the community. Trees are a priority, and for us as a project team, they're a priority, and we're really looking forward to taking care of the trees on the site.
Yeah, we've enjoyed, one of the great things about here just today has been the birds. There have been birds back and forth in the trees making noise. The sound of the leaves rustling and the rain we had earlier was great. I think just part of the character of this property for sure. So above us and kind of around us we've got the trees, as Tracy was mentioning, but we're also really surrounded in this, lush, beautiful mosaic of plants. There are some lovely natives, giant ferns along the side of the creek. And then knowing that, this was a residential yard, there's quite a bit here that was also planted. So we have some bamboo and some laurel. And then behind me, peeking through everything else, are some of the things that just showed up. So there's quite a bit of ivy throughout this site, some growing up the fences and trees. There's blackberry. There's a number of things. So a lot here.
So we are standing near an area behind us that currently is mapped and delineated as wetland, and historically where Thornton Creek would have come over its bank and been connected to its floodplain. Wetlands have gotten a real bad rap in our culture, so we've spent a lot of time filling them in, trying to make them not wet. But we're now understanding more and more how important wetlands are to the health of our environment and how many ecosystem services they provide to us.
Right, so a lot of what we talked about is the armoring and constriction of Thornton Creek. And so as Tracy mentioned, this is the place where normally prior to that constriction, the creek would have been free to sort of flex into this space. And so by removing the armoring on the creek and giving some assistance to the design of the creek channel, we can hope to reestablish the floodplain in this area, and that'll actually help to prevent flooding at other places along the stretch of Thornton Creek.
At the west edge of the park property where Thornton Creek enters the project site.
So all along this stretch there's rockery and there's wood crib walls.
And we have historically done that to creeks to try to keep them in a channel and to keep them in place, but
They don't like
to. Like, that's not a natural, normal state for a creek to be in.
And as Tracy mentioned, all of that is constricting the creek's natural ability to swell a little bit. Instead, it just fills up and overtops.
So as part of the project, we're going to be taking that armoring out. So here we are walking on some of the steep slopes on the site. What I really love about these slopes is that when I'm standing at the very top, such as on the sidewalk that is right outside the site, I can really see into the whole. And I love that, having this feeling of a bird's eye view. One of the things that we need to be mindful about when we're thinking about the steep slopes is that they are prone to erosion and so need to be protected from that. These slopes happen to have a lot of ivy and such that will be removed over the course of the project, and then we can replant with native plants that will be that have better root systems for stabilizing the slope. It feels so exciting to have so many different ecological features on this site, not just the steep slopes, but the creek and the floodplain and the trees and the wetland. It's a really special place.
I had such a good time walking through the site with you today, Amber. And
It's a beautiful place.
it's so beautiful. I'm so excited to be doing this project with you and with the community. Thank you so much for coming along on the tour with us. And I am really so excited to see what kind of park you build with us in this workshop today.